Hi everyone, this is William from the Headphone Experience. Tonight I'm here to talk to you about the Burson Audio FUN headphone amp. I'm not going to go too much into details about the features. I did that in my first impressions video from a couple weeks ago, so take a look at that. Tonight I'm going to talk about the sound. First thing that I noticed about this headphone amp is a pitch black background, just dead silent, no matter what headphone I used, even IEMs, no background noise at all. I would say the sound is pretty neutral. I'm comparing it to my benchmark DEC 1 with an HBA2 amp, and known as a very clear, detailed, neutral amp. And with this in the stock form with the original op amps, it has a very similar sound. Like I said, very clean, very detailed, very transparent, good soundstage width and depth, and the sound is very smooth but doesn't lose any detail. It's non-fatiguing, nothing harsh about it at all. I can listen to this for hours, and like I said, just very smooth. Nice volume knob, very easy to control the volume. Like I said, it's quiet enough to use with IEMs. It's an ideal match, in my opinion, with the Hi-Fi Man Sundara. And I even used it with the HE560 from Hi-Fi Man, which is a pretty hard to drive headphone. You can get decent sound out of them without a huge amount of power, but they don't sound good. And I thought it sounded really good with this amp at 2.1 watts per channel into 32 ohms. It had enough power to make the HE560 sound real good. Probably had the volume knob at about 5 to 6 o'clock at normal listening levels. At 6 o'clock they were getting pretty loud. So anyway, Burson sent me 2 extra sets of op amps with this, the V6 Classic and the V6 Vivid. And I first tried the Vivid, and it definitely made a difference in the sound. The best way I can describe it, it's kind of like with your TV. If you bumped up the contrast and the color saturation a little bit, that's kind of what it's doing to the sound. Also, I think it bumps up the clarity and the detail a bit too. Maybe even a larger soundstage, just an overall better sound. I really liked it, was really impressed. Basically, if you've got a headphone that sounds thin or boring, it's just going to bring more life and more excitement to your headphones. Second, I tried the classic op amps, and they were a lot like the Vivid. Definitely improvement over the stock op amps. The classic, the first thing I did notice that was different about the Vivids is it definitely bumped up the bass. I would estimate probably a 3 to 4 decibel increase in the sub bass and mid bass, and gave it a really nice sound. Didn't add any distortion at all, and still, kept all the mid-range and treble detail, and just so I can't really say warmer because it didn't cut the treble at all, but just more energy, more impact, more dynamics in the bass. So if you have a headphone that you think is a little bit thin sounding or a little boring, definitely the Vivid or Classic op amps are going to bring more excitement and more life to your headphones. The Hi-Fi Man Sundaras, like I said, are a great match, and they sounded incredible with the Vivid and the Classic op amps. So yeah, for $299, I think this amp sells for, with the basic op amps, and then $399 with the optional op amps. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. I really liked it, and I can highly recommend it. Once again, this is William from the Headphone Experience. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.